Hi, colleagues and comrades attending conference and the Council of War Resisters International. I greet you all. I am known to some of you, and perhaps I may be new to some, but my names are Moses John, and I am the Executive Director of Organization for Nonviolence and Development, one of the sections of War Resisters International, based in Juba, South Sudan. It has been a while since we last met in Bogota, if I can remember well. But also due to COVID-19, it was not possible for many of us to meet in person. But this year, it is important that the members of WRI are meeting in person in London, which is very, very important. And I am making this video in order to join you and also to address you myself, and also on behalf of my colleague Nozizwe, and indeed the entire members of the Pan-African Nonviolence and Peacebuilding Network in Africa. PANPEN, as many of you know, is a network of the networks in Africa. The idea of initiating this network goes back to 2012, when WRI organized the first ever nonviolence training of trainers in the region. And the idea was further developed, and in 2014, PANPEN was officially established as a network of the networks to coordinate efforts of war resisters and nonviolent activists in the region and beyond. And since that time, the Organization for Nonviolence and Development, the organization that I co-founded and currently is the executive director, is hosting and coordinating the activities of the PANPEN together with my colleague Nozizwe from Embrace Dignity, a civil society organization in South Africa. So the way we operate as PANPEN is that we work through the member organizations, and we try to support, inspire, and encourage one another, but most importantly, to share best practice and to support each other in order to contribute positively in building Africa that is nonviolent, peaceful, and democratic. And over the years, we have worked with civil society groups from over 35 countries. And those civil society groups includes women, youth groups in the region, but also academia and the think tanks, including the African Peace Research Education Association, AFRIA, which is a member of the International Peace Research Association, for which our dear colleague, Matt Meyer is the General Secretary. And so we have been working together in order to solidify peace, but also to bring hope to the people in the region. And in November 2022, over 50 PANPEN members and partners met in person in Juba, South Sudan. And the meeting was organized in collaboration with the International Fellowship of Reconciliation and also IPRA, as well as AFRIA. And the meeting provided an opportunity for the members of PANPEN over a period of years to meet in person and to reflect on their stories of change, and also to identify best practices and inspire one another in order to continue the struggle for peace. So the meeting, which was held in Juba, in our view, was a very productive meeting, because we were able to draw some insights from how we do our work and how our work contributes in building global peace. And it was very clear from the stories that members shared that PANPEN is doing great work in the region, ranging from the grassroots to national and regional peace movement. And on that basis, PANPEN was granted the status of an affiliate member in the International Fellowship of Reconciliation. So you can see PANPEN, together with War Resistance International, we have become part of the global peace movement. And of course, IPRA and WRI have been sisterly organizations that have been working together for over a century. And therefore, we believe with this partnership, we will be able to contribute in comparing notes and supporting each other as we work together to build a just world. As I conclude, I also wish to emphasize that among some of the important contributions of PANPEN is to support peace advocates and nonviolent and war resistance activists in the conflict-prone countries. One example I can cite is the situation in Sudan, which many of us know. The conflict which erupted from the 15th of April this year has actually resulted into displacement of people, destruction of properties, and also causing a lot of unnecessary suffering to the population in Sudan. And therefore, PANPEN, in collaboration with peace stakeholders in Sudan and in the region, we try to support bring peace in South Sudan through peace diplomacy. And as some of you know, my country, the Republic of South Sudan, is being tasked by the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, that's IGAD, a sub-regional body, to provide support in bringing the conflict in Sudan to a halt. So we try to do our best to advocate through our government, but also through other regional bodies to ensure that peace is restored in Sudan. And we know the conflict in Sudan has a lot of implications in the region. So it is not only about Sudan, but it is about the region and perhaps other regions of the world as well. So we feel concerned about this. And as a result, activists in Sudan have organized actually a peaceful protest in the Sudanese embassy on the 2nd of May this year to express the disappointment of the ongoing conflict in Sudan and ask for immediate halt to that conflict, and also urge the embassy of Sudan in Juba and the government of Sudan to do all that it can in order to bring this conflict into a halt. So we are also aware that the ongoing conflicts also include the war between Russia and Ukraine, as well as the conflict in Syria and other parts of the world. Those conflicts actually are threats to stability and also to peace in the world. And therefore, as War Resistance International, we have a moral obligation to do the best that we can in order to contribute in bringing these wars to an end. And one practical step is for us to ensure that our analysis to stop conflicts and wars should go beyond to analyzing the sources that consolidate and that promote the existence of war in those countries. Those who benefit from wars, we should know and understand that they should be made to know that war is not a solution to any conflict. Conflicts can always be resolved through dialogue and through peaceful means. And therefore, that is the message we wish to extend. In conclusion, I wish to express the commitment of PANPEN as a sub-regional organization to continue to work with War Resistance International and all partners globally in order to contribute to building peace in the region and beyond. I also wish to let you know that PANPEN plans to convene its second face-to-face meeting next year around May, and possibly in Arusha in Tanzania, in order to to continue to learn from our experiences, but most importantly, in order to discuss how can we support each other in order to increase the impact of our work in the region and beyond. And with these few words, I would like to wish all of you fruitful deliberations and all the best for the discussions that we have. I really felt and actually I put efforts to ensure that I participate in the forthcoming council, but because of logistical reasons, I cannot make it. Nevertheless, I hope with this video, you will be able to get some few insights. And some of my colleagues who will attend the in-person meeting, including Matt, will be able to provide some responses and clarifications should you need further clarifications about our work in the region. Thank you very much.